Can you give me a non-spoilery spoiler for season 2?
Wait, is there a secret handshake between
I think they might. Hold
between
on.
you and
I think there is a secret handshake or something like that.
What do you mean by that?
And 3 more characters, main characters, will be dead by the end of
Okay,
second
that's not-
season.
No. Wait.
Yep, you heard that right. They just teased that they might kill off 3 campers. Well, they were joking, but they might be telling the truth in hindsight. But before we get into that, there's been so many promotional pictures released for Chaos Theory Season 2, and there's an additional video. So without further ado, let's get started with those, shall we? So first video we see here is of a person and someone spying on this person with binoculars. So I assume this could be Brooklyn spying on this person. Now, who could this person be? Is it the broker? Well, if you look closely, the hair seems short and it seems like a female. So I think this could be the Raptor handler, and if that's the case, we might finally see her talk, and maybe she is talking to the broker. Well, maybe. So what do you guys think? Now, moving on from that, let's talk about the pictures. So these pictures come courtesy of Jurassic Outpost, and well, the first image is from the trailer. The second image here, we see the campers and the new character Xana looking at something. Now, they could be looking at the village. Actually, they definitely are looking at that village place. Moving on, we have this shot of Brooklyn looking quite happy. So I suppose this could be her returning back home while the campers are in West Africa and realizing that her friends are missing. In the following image, we see her sad and probably going back somewhere. Probably the Dino Liberation Now guy. Then we see her pushing some emergency button. Then we see this shot of her where she seems to be in a control room, very reminiscent of Camp Cretaceous Season 2, where she was in the control room telling Darius what to do. Then we have this shot of Atrociraptor Red. Yes, so it is confirmed that Red will show up in this season. Then we have a random shot of Stegosaurus. Well, not so random when you consider Xana is there with the Stegosaurus, and she seems to have a connection with these Stegosaurus. And generally speaking, she seems to have a connection with all the dinosaurs there, like this Gallimimus, very reminiscent of young Darius. Then we see the shot of the campers and this new character, Xana's mom, with this Gallimimus. Next shot, we see 2 Monolophosaurus fighting, and then again, Xana's mom, Amanata, protecting Yaz and Sammy, probably from those Monolophosaurus. Then we have a very adorable shot of Kenji and Yaz hugging it out. Probably this is during when they are visiting Xana. Then we have a Yaz and Sammy shot. This seems to be from first episode. Talking about first episode, here are more shots from episode 1, and we see there are some warning signs, and then we see this cabbage, and this is perhaps the same cabbage box where we see Darius hiding from the Majungasaurus. Talking about the Majungasaurus, here are some cool shots of the Majungasaurus terrorizing the people at the cargo ship, and probably he's gonna kill this dude. But again, we see the next shot, Darius seems to save this dude, and we see Majungasaurus trying to find them. Now, these 2 shots of Majungasaurus reminds me of the movie Dinosaur and its antagonist, the Carnotaurus, and how it looked in the rain. It was a menace. So I'm hoping this Majungasaurus can be that level of a menace in this show. Next, we have this render of the 3 Suchomimus. The first one is the dark black skin one, which we see in Chaos Theory Season 1. The other one has a bright red-orange coloring and has a bright teal-colored eye. And this one seems to be the one that's going to be terrorizing our campers for most of the season in West Africa. And you see this Gallimimus, yeah, this Suchomimus is seen chasing the Gallimimus in the toy set. And this Suchomimus is also going to be the one that's going to fight the hippopotamus. And I believe this Suchomimus will meet a very gruesome end fighting these Stegosauruses. The third Suchomimus seems to have a similar coloring to the second one, but has an orange eye, and if we consider the toy, it seems to be very heavily damaged. Now, in general, these 3 Suchomimus reminds me of the trio of the Baryonyx, and if I have to assume, after the second Suchomimus died, this Suchomimus is going to seek revenge against the campers and is gonna chase them. and is the one that we see swimming and is trying to kill Yaz. Now remember how I said that this pteranodon looked AI? Well, the new picture seems to prove me wrong, because it seems like we're getting this pteranodon that has a tail. It looks very much like the Lost World pteranodon, but now has a tail. So yeah, that's kind of weird. But next up, we have a plot synopsis that suggests the broker takes our campers worldwide in this search, and in hindsight also teases that we will be getting season 3 of Chaos Theory. Now, with all the pictures out of the way, let's talk about this interview clip.
I think there is a secret handshake or something like that.
So we will be getting Darius having a secret handshake, or rather something even more than a handshake, as the next clip suggests.
Wait, is there a secret handshake between...
I think they might.
He pauses before he says what Darius does, and I'm pretty sure it's a hug or a kiss. Now, either of those, if it's secret, it has to be with Brooklyn, right? Because Darius hugging or kissing Sammy and Yaz is just weird. Like, that would be something more controversial than Kenlin, but it has to be a hug or kiss between Darius and Brooklyn. Now, let's talk about the fact whether or not the campers are going to die or not. Well, I feel like they won't die this season, but I feel like by the end of the season, campers won't come out as victorious, and instead they will lose to this broker, and thus we move into season 3. Now the next big question is who even the broker is, and well, I'm gonna give a very cheap kind of answer, but I feel like this is what's going to happen in this show, and it is the broker is none other than the Dino Liberation Now guy. And why do I say this? Well, if Dino Liberation guy and the broker were to be two different people, it would mean the campers have 3 villains to face, and I just don't think they're going to do that. So this Dino Liberation guy, this identity of his has to be a fake identity, so he makes people believe that he's doing this to free dinosaurs on the surface of it all, but underneath he is the broker selling, creating, and buying the dinosaurs. And I feel like somehow Brooklyn finds out about it, and thus she's trying to stay as close as possible to this Dinosaur Liberation Now guy. But I feel like Dinosaur Liberation Now guy, or I should say the broker, realizes what she's trying to do, and thus as an act of seeing if she really is by his side, he asks her to burn the camper's picture. And you can see in the shot, she has the look of regret. She doesn't want to burn it, but she burns it just so she can get the broker's trust. But it doesn't go like that. The broker doesn't buy it. Thus, he releases Red the Atrociraptor onto Brooklyn, and a chase begins. And I feel like we are heading towards this end where Brooklyn realized that the broker was just playing with her and knew it all along that what she was doing was just trying to get close to him. So now she takes it upon herself to find the campers, help them out, and this is why we see this car chase shot of Brooklyn. And this is one more thing I noticed is the entirety of the trailer and all the shots we see, all the campers are at this location, this village or this underground facility where they're creating dinosaurs. And I feel like this is where we're gonna have our ending. They will have this big showdown, dinosaurs are gonna get released, our campers are barely gonna escape. But if you see this shot of the Dinosaur Liberation Now guy, he is exactly at that village area, and he burns it. He burns it all. I know I said that the campers are just gonna lose, but looking at this shot, I feel like our campers are gonna face a really bad defeat, and they might get hurt really badly by the end of this season. Because if you look at this shot of the police car coming in, it feels like it's a POV shot, and this could be the ending of the season. I mean, I really feel like this season we will not be having a happy ending, but rather a very dark cliffhanger, which is gonna build all the anticipation for us to watch the next season. So yeah guys, this wraps up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. I know this video was supposed to come out a lot sooner, but so many new promotional images dropped, I had to remake the whole video, but now it's completed. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.